went to take a video last night, but we did end up at shelter here just outside of Kent, Connecticut. And this is Friday of Memorial Day weekend, and basically overrun with people. Probably 30-40 people. Someone slept on the picnic bench out in front of the shelter. Shelter was full. Problem that there's a hole in the shelter roof, which had, so fortunately it did not rain. Maybe sprinkled here or there, but not too bad. So we were able to accommodate a few, but a number of people out in tents spread all over the place. Now about 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock a.m. We're pondering going into Kent for breakfast. Okay, more to come. Walking into Kent, Connecticut. That's a Civil War monument. Beautiful church nearby. And we're just walking down what looks to be kind of a main street. And hopefully, so far, beautiful little town. 7 o'clock in the morning, so kind of quiet, but it looks like a beautiful little town. Just leaving Kent. Was very fortunate to get a ride, probably for the last half mile or so. So that was great. A young guy who hikes a lot, and he knew exactly where the trail was. Quick pickup and stop. Probably again saved me 10-15 minutes and some effort. So I've been very lucky. I think twice now I've gotten 2 or 3 times gotten rides, and it just gives you a jump start into the trail, versus walking along a road for a period of time. So while I was in Kent, visited an outfitter, picked up a couple things, food primarily for a couple days. They had a pretty decent selection, and very accommodating, very friendly. Had Wi-Fi. I was able to upload a video. Relax, had a root beer. Boy, those times where you can just kind of relax for a few minutes, take care of a few things, very efficiently. And boy, if you can see what the day is, it's just beautiful. There may be some clouds, but not too many, and it's probably in the low 60s. The leaves are out, so it's very much a situation where I'm walking in the shade, so it's very comfortable. Planned today about, I think, around 10 or 12 miles. I think we're going to camp tonight, which I think would be welcome. I think I prefer the tent camping versus the shelter. It's just quieter and maybe a little more room in some cases, but we'll see how it works out. 33 miles to go to Salisbury, Connecticut, where that hostel is and where I've arranged to pick up. Okay, I'll provide another update as we move. Well, I've been walking along this river, boy, probably for 45 minutes at least. It's been very nice. Relatively flat, wide path, very few rocks. It's been a real pleasure. I think we're going to turn and go up into one of those hills eventually, but not sure when. But this just continues kind of rolling. Very nice, being close to the water. Still a pretty large river at this point, but pretty peaceful. Well, ending the day, we found really a very nice campsite. There's a privy over there. They have a pavilion. There's a swing, and if you can see through the trees there's a pump. So this is a great little spot. for the weekend here. A number of other people have found it as well. So we went about 11 today. We'll see tomorrow. We may go a little further as the weather on Sunday is looking iffy now. Or on Monday is looking iffy. But we'll see. Okay, end of day. Thank you. Good morning. Not sure which day this is, but it's Sunday. Memorial Day weekend. We got out of the campsite nice and early, about 10 minutes before 7. Planning a day of about 16, 17. We'll take a checkpoint at about 10 miles, see how we're doing, and then decide to move on the other 6 or 7. Trying to catch up to a shelter. We had heard that it might be very rainy tomorrow, but that shelter would put us at very close distance to Salisbury. One event this morning is crossing a rather large stream and slipped, and both shoes are submerged. That's probably a first here on this trip. I'm interested to see how they dry. Actually felt good. The water was nice and cool, but complete shoe under, and that was that. So we'll see. So far though, it looks like a relatively cool day right now. Overcast. I'll check the weather maybe at noon or so, see what's developing. But overall, beautiful Sunday, Memorial Day weekend. Well, crossing the Passaic River for the second time here today. A little wreck area over there. There was a spigot on the wall over there that hikers could use. So we got some fresh water, which was great. About 3-4 miles from the shelter. It is looking like heavy rain tomorrow morning, so ideally if I could spend the night in the shelter, then start out dry in the morning, that'd be ideal. So we will see. Okay, another update as I progress. Well, now coming up out of, I think it was Falls Village, major climb, over 1,000 feet. Not sure exactly where I am in that climb, but I bet I have some more to go. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. Hope I can get there by 4:30. Again, heavy rain expected tonight or early tomorrow morning. But that should set me up well to get into Salisbury early in the morning on Monday. I don't know whether there'd be a place open for breakfast. That'd be ideal. But this is going to be an 18 or 19 mile day, which is quite a bit for what I've been doing. And I'll probably reconnect with a couple of the other people I've been hiking with at the hostel. As I understand it, they have a kind of an evening group dinner as well as a morning breakfast included in the rate of $45, so it's not bad. And I've heard it's really nice, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, perhaps I can take a shot of the shelter when I get there. Well, wrapping up yesterday, we ended up at the limestone shelter. Really nice shelter. And it was down in the valley. Kind of hard to describe. Bare box tent platforms, really good stuff. But down in the valley, it's going to take us probably 30 minutes to climb out of it. Okay, we'll pick it up in Salisbury.